Hello and a very warm welcome to Saurav Sir's classes. Today's tutorial will be on SAT. We will actually focus on section 2 that deals with language, okay, the speech thing. That means it does not involve the use of numbers. So, let's begin. So, here we have section 2 of the SAT paper, and this for 25 minutes you need to answer 24 questions. Now how you're gonna answer it, like here an example is given, you have to fill the blank with the appropriate, given the demand of the sentence you have to pick the appropriate option. Okay, so we will start with question number 1. So let us begin. Question number 1 says, even though Alicia had every reason to hold a grudge, okay, that means hold a grudge, she felt that blank was not a healthful emotion. Okay, so grudge is actually a feeling of resentment, that means an ill will. Okay, then fortitude actually means, so I'm just giving you the meaning with regard to those words that are new to you, so I'll give you just difficult ones. So fortitude means strength of mind to endure. Then you have sarcasm. This is nothing but wit used to ridicule. Then and lastly I'll talk about elation, because everyone found this. It is often used, generally we use it. So this means extreme joy. So this is had every reason to hold a grudge. She felt that resentment was not a healthful emotion. Okay, that means an ill will, feeling of resentment was not a good emotion to have with regard to anyone. So that means A will be the appropriate choice of option. Next we move on to question number marked as 2. It says, those who expected the governor to be inarticulate, that means inarticulate means unable to speak clearly, so they were actually surprised by his, and there is a blank. Now they will be surprised. If you are expecting someone not to speak clearly and then the person will speak, then you will get surprised. So they will get surprised if he were articulate, isn't it? Now articulate is not there in the options. Now let us look at the options. So intolerance actually mean inability to put up with something. Then you have fatigue. This is tiredness. You have eloquence, which actually mean persuasiveness in speech. And lastly I'll talk about endurance, because violence, fight, we know all that. So endurance is ability to last, often through hard times. Okay, so given the 5 options to us, and now since we know the meaning and the requirement of the statement itself, we can say that option number C, that is eloquence, will be the right option that must be picked. Next we move on to question number 3. It says, before the realist movement, novelists rarely utilized the language of commoners. Now common logic is that, logically I'll say, language of commoners would be logically described as common. Very easy. So common. And it adds preferring the more blank parlance of upper classes. Now parlance actually means speech. So but the novelist actually preferred another kind of speech, that is of the upper class. Okay. Now a word such as elegant would actually work nicely here. So let us see. Now elite, normally you know, so I am not discussing. Elite actually means superior. Sympathetic means compassionate. Then colloquial actually means characteristic of everyday language. Then ordinary, fancy, you know. Wasteful also you know, so I'll talk about refined. Refined actually mean precise. And last one is utilitarian, which actually means practical, stressing utility. Okay. So given the approach that has been undertaken in the sentence itself and the different combination of words that has been provided as option, we can say that the correct option or the combination of two words that can be selected here is given by option number D itself. So it becomes something like this. Before the realist movement, novelists rarely utilized the colloquial language of commoner, preferring the more refined or precise parlance or speech of the upper class. So I hope this short tutorial on SAT, where we have discussed how to undertake approach with regard to question that has been offered in section 2 was helpful. In case there is any doubt or any kind of you want to know the topic well, then you can call or WhatsApp us on this particular number. If you have any kind of video request, if you want us to make videos or tutorial on any specific topic, you can comment on the comment section down below. And thank you so much for watching.